Our aim is to eliminate illegal dumping of solid waste and discharge of effluent into urban areas and build sustainable neighborhoods.
Nairobi, a city of growth and opportunity, is defined by its rivers. Once life-giving, they have become a silent crisis, polluted and neglected. These rivers, vital to the city's ecosystem, now carry untreated waste. The consequences: health risks, lost livelihoods, and communities trapped in struggle. Untreated waste from household and industries flows freely into Nairobi's rivers, poisoning the water that countless people rely on.
I was born near this river, and this was mostly our playground. As you can see, most of the sources of our water pass through Nairobi River.
Families, children, and entire communities are directly affected. The rivers have suffered for years, but now the time for change has arrived. The Nairobi River's Sewerage Improvement Project, or NARIP, is here to restore these rivers. This major initiative, led by Athi Waterworks and supported by the African Development Bank, aims to address the root causes of pollution and ensure clean water for Nairobi residents.
These programs are run by the ministry but are executed by the agency, Athi Waterworks Development Agency. This program is meant to increase sewerage connectivity to Nairobi and raise it from 48% to approximately 55% by treating more than 80,000 meter cubic per day of human waste. We are developing a benchmark for other projects to come because there is need to replicate this kind of projects to other urban centers and the municipalities that are coming up.
We have a plan to ensure that at least all Kenyans have water by the year 2030. We are making it coincide with the Vision 2030. And under that, we have a plan to the tune of about 995 billion shillings to ensure Kenyans have 100% coverage of water and also 100% coverage of sanitation. Now, this plan has been rolled out and we are implementing. So NARIP falls squarely in that plan.
Basically, the objective of NARIP program is to ensure that there is collection of wastewater from various households and transmission and treatment of the same, so that we have a clean environment for the Nairobi City residents.
By creating modern infrastructure and treatment plants, NARIP redirects waste away from these rivers, helping them recover and thrive again.
Before the implementation of this program, wastewater overflows. You would find wastewater flowing along various channels, storm drains and all that, and ultimately heading into rivers within Nairobi. And the motivation of doing this program was to correct that. We ensure that there is collection of wastewater from both industrial and domestic sources, and then that is collected and prevented from going into the environment and into the rivers, and then subsequent improvement of wastewater treatment facilities in Nairobi, both at Kariobangi and Ruai.
NARIP impact stretches across Nairobi, from Dandora to Dagoretti, Mathare to Makadara. The project is improving sanitation for both formal and informal communities.
Nairobi is a fast growing city here in East Africa. It's actually the economic hub of the Eastern African region. Now, with the city expanding and the population of the people increasing, there has been a huge challenge in terms of sewerage coverage for the city. That also affects the well-being of the people. So the bank saw it wise to engage in this project to ensure that it promotes and improves the livelihood of the people, as it has been highlighted in its High Five strategy. So our involvement here really is to tackle and improve the livelihood of the people through the improvement and restoration of the Nairobi rivers, and also improve the well-being of the people.
In Kisumu Ndogo, an informal settlement in Nairobi, Sharon Ayub has witnessed firsthand the changes NARIP has brought.
The first challenge in this community, especially Kisumu Ndogo, has been sanitation and access to clean, reliable water. As you have seen the previous toilets which we were using, they are not clean and not even hygienic. And sometimes they get closed at night. We can contract infections, and it has not been good.
Her community once struggled with unsafe water. Now they have clean water and better sanitation, improving health and daily life.
Getting access to quality water and clean water, it was very refreshing. And we were not going to share a bathroom or a toilet with somebody else which has been used. It is very refreshing for mostly the community at large. People are very happy. This is a big project. You can see the environment. It is very beautiful.
At Kwanjenga Primary, over 2,300 students shared just a handful of dilapidated toilets, creating unsanitary conditions that posed serious health risks.
I found a lot of challenges in the school. The greatest challenge of them all was the toilets for both learners and the teachers. My teachers were using only one toilet. The children, all of them, big and small, were sharing the toilets.
Today, with new, safe facilities, students and teachers can focus on learning, not their surroundings.
Right now, bed has been soaked because of the block behind us. Now the teachers are comfortable. At least the learners have been able to separate the toilets now for small ones and the big ones.
Before NARIP came, we were experiencing a lot of problems. We did not have enough toilets for both the boys and girls. The boys had 8 doors and 1 urinal. The girls had 10 doors and 1 bathroom. And we did not have any toilet for the physically challenged. But now, with the coming of NARIP, we have been blessed to have a toilet fit for the physically challenged. And then now, because of NARIP, the new toilet that they built for us, and then there was rehabilitation of the one that was affected by the floods, now we have been able to segregate the toilet for the boys and the toilet for the girls.
These efforts align with Kenya's Vision 2030, ensuring clean water and sanitation for all, bringing progress to a city and its people.
The major activities within the NARIP program is construction of 400 kilometers of laterals and about 20,000 household connections, which is meant to provide the sanitation service to about 1 million people within the city. And lot 2, 3, and 4 basically these laterals and the 20,000 connections. Lot 1 of this program where we are looking at duplicating and increasing the inlet capacity from 160,000 cubic meters per day to 320,000 cubic meters per day. And once the waste is processed at this plant, which is the first stage of treatment, it is meant to go to anaerobic ponds, which are within the plant, where the waste is supposed to go to facultative ponds, and then to maturation. We can have water that is flowing to the river within the required standards.
As the rivers are cleaned, nature begins to return. Fish swim once more. Birds find new nesting grounds. Vegetation thrives along the restored riverbanks, renewing the balance between people and nature.
When I came this place in 1996, this place was swampy. Like during the rainy season, you are always worried because the septic tank was getting full all the time. So when this project came, I was very, very, very happy. Because to empty septic tank, it costs 10,000 shilling per every 2 months. We have to empty it. This thing has really helped me, has made me save money. Sincerely, I really thank Earth Water for a job well done. They came and tried to unblock the drainage system. The water is less now. I think some of it is going through the sewer system.
There before tumekuwa na a lot of problems. Shida imekuwa kwamba watu walikuwa wanachimba mashimo na hiyo mashimo ndio haingeweza contain choo na maji ya uchafu. Kwa hivyo ilikuwa inatapakaa kila mahali. Nilikuwa naogopa kujenga kwa sababu nilikuwa naona kuna gharama kubwa sana katika hali ya kujenga ile septic kwa sababu ya choo na maji chafu, kwa sababu mawe iko juu sana hapa, si kama kwili maji inaweza kuwa absorbed na mchanga. Kwa hivyo ukijenga shimo kidogo, maji inakuja juu. Tangu hii project ianze, mimi mwenyewe nikaona kwamba nianze kujenga sasa, kwa sababu already kuna ile connection ambayo inaweza kufanywa hivi karibuni. Hata wengine sasa wameanza kubomoa tule tunyumba tundogo wakijenga ghorofa 6, ghorofa 7. Kwa hivyo tunafurahi sana, tunataka hii project iendelee.
The benefits, the environmental impact because of the hygienic. We used to use the septic tanks, and the transition to the sewer line now has a benefit because of the disposal of the waste. We used to pay the exhauster services, and you can imagine the volume for a school, the waste for the school. We used to exhaust 3 times a year, which was a bit costly to the school. The septic used to spill out once it gets full, but with the sewer, I don't think such can happen.
NARIP is a turning point. It shows what's possible when communities and institutions come together.
For the investments that we've already made, like now this project, which is putting up an elaborate sewerage system, I'm urging the community, they protect it, own it, embrace it, and be the ones to shield it and make sure that nobody misuses it. Because look at the ablution blocks. If they are close to where you are, if it is not well managed, it will become an environmental nuisance, and also it will not be available for use.
The journey of restoring Nairobi's rivers is just beginning. These rivers can flow clean again, but it will take all of us working together to ensure their future and the future of Nairobi.